Huh. Something seems different about you today.
Yeah, I got to trim.
All right, Hellbent, this week we're going to be looking at the long-forgotten sequel to Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It is Paul Rubens' joint back during his experimental phase when he went by the name of Mike Myers.
Oh, I heard of him. He's that guy who, kills all those camp counselors down at Crystal Lake. Who's that cigar guy? Was he ever in another movie?
The cigar guy's great because he's got the hook holding the cigar.
Yeah, I like the cigar guy. What'd he do wrong?
I like the idea that he's a famous spy. He's a famous secret agent.
That's a good point. Like, world famous secret agent. So it'd be like taking, it'd be like taking Tom Cruise and dropping him in North Korea.
You could be in one of those parts of Japan where they don't know World War II ended, and they'd be like, that's Austin Powers. The background.
Oh, they're so tiny.
Should we explain to the audience what this is?
3D animation.
This is Industrial Light and Magic.
Yeah, not a bit. They're actually driving the car right now. It's a very tiny car, though.
The car is so big behind him. Yeah, this joke is not new, actually. But so, like, in the 70s, they had this thing called rear projection. I know you know what it is. If you ever watch the movie Airplane specifically, they just start adding in, like, cowboys and Indian backgrounds and shit. It's just, you get the actors in one room, and you have a projector show the road. It's perfect. Poor man's process.
Austin Powers. Come on.
You haven't aged a day, Austin Powers.
You haven't changed from your disgusting 1960s attitude one bit,
Maybe.
Austin Powers. More like Austin Powers.
Maybe Mike Myers is the one who's been frozen for 30 years.
Yeah.
He doesn't know how to hold the gun. He's, like, flinching.
Every time he fires a gun, he blinks. I love it.
Yeah, just drop in that flat CGI cat matted onto shitty...
CGI, that was a GIF.
That was a bitmap with no transparency.
The guy on the right looks like he just got edited, by the way. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
I just saw him phase. He's like, whomp. I saw his reptile form there for a second. Look, we're in London, England. We got a picture. You're in England. Okay, no explanation needed. Now we're in a grocery store freezer. But rest assured, it is definitely London, England, and not Canada or something.
Well, we just watched The Flash, and it's like, even shots of their faces moving, you can tell their faces are like just absinthed on.
Yeah, obviously this is just a wacky prop, but it's real goo. Real stuff. They doused them with what I assume is like
barbecue sauce.
Yeah, or sweet and sour sauce from McDonald's. This whole fucking. He's even in the fried chicken basket there.
What do the computers on the walls do?
Oh, that display there, it tells you whether or not the computer's on. If all the little lights start blinking, that means the computer's working.
The Cold War's over. Well, finally those capitalist pigs will pay for their crimes, eh? Hey, comrades? Hey?
Yeah, Austin, the proletariat shall rise.
I like that joke. For our audience, that would be as if...
It'd be like if James Bond defected to the Chinese.
Do you ever think Mike Myers talks to his therapist and he's like, I don't know who Mike Myers is anymore?
Now, famously, Mike Myers would get people fired on, except for, like, really tiny things.
That's like one of his, like, best friends from, like, the Growlings right there. I don't know, I'm a fucking nerd. This is all pointless. What are we doing on this earth?
Well, it's SNL character actor put into a character comedy with whatever plot and a little bit more budget than you get for, like, a handful of SNL episodes.
You might as well just film a whole block of SNL episodes with these for the money.
Now, these are actually way, way better than an SNL episode. I would much rather watch this. There's one really atrocious one. It's called Pat. Remember Pat?
Oh, we've talked about doing a Pat episode because Pat's
that one wasn't well liked, and I'm not entirely sure if it's aged as well as Austin Powers, and that's not saying much.
Austin Powers may or may not punch Pat and get in trouble for doing it.
I like the establishing shots are just JPEGs. Oh man, this guy's cool. What other movies was he in?
Yeah. He's in this really cool YouTube video where he finds out he's going to prison the rest of his life. I don't know if you know this, but after he went to prison for most, if not all, the rest of his life, he actually did kill someone in prison with a shoe.
Wow, that's amazing.
I was thinking, like, if you did it now, though, picture Dr. Evil as, like, a benefactor, like introducing clean drinking water to different countries.
What is he gonna, like, invent crypto to destabilize?
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna invent crypto. My NFTs.
My NFTs and cryptos will keep precious little video game cards out of the consumers' hands and cause general dissent during the global epidemic of the sneezy virus.
There's a whole movie script where he's like, I invented this virus that will destabilize the entire universe for 3 years.
Oops, I dropped it. He drops the virus.
So
it's the same setup. There's 8 people at the table. It's like, I've invented a virus. And he's like, oops. He drops it, and then it cuts back like 3 weeks later, and there's only like 4 people at the table.
So do you think the jet is like totally functional? Wouldn't you want the new jet and not the one that's 30 years old?
Look, it's Seth Green.
Seth Green, what's your secret? Dangle him over the trash can.
Send me back to the room with Bill Murray. I hate it. Dr. Evil's like, if you won't listen to me, I know someone you will listen to.
He's like, I need a name for this evil character. Seth, do you have any ideas? And Seth's like, when I used to meet Bill Murray, I would have nightmares where he's like, hello, I'm Dr. Evil. You should call him that.
Dr. Oh, yeah. It's Dr. Evil, you little shit. Come here, trash goes in the trash.
I've met so many fucking weirdos through the internet that talk like Dr. Evil does, where it's like, yes.
Yeah. A lot of them must have seen movies like this and just adopted their personality from it somehow.
Every person who's ever had like my day of reckoning.
One day they'll all see what'll happen.
People who think that they can put on some makeup and recreate Taxi Driver.
I'm like the Joker if he was a good guy.
It would be an awesome movie. It's like Dr. Evil's teenage years.
What if the angry psycho clown was a good angry psycho clown? I think you would be singing a different tune then, wouldn't you?
Maybe society's evil. Yes. You know what I like about this movie? And I think I loved it as a kid, is all the 60s stuff, like that suit's fucking popping. Even the colors that we are orchestrated to be like not too garish compared to Mike Myers' fucking suit over there. I remember my first impression as a kid was I'd take Kleenex and put them in my shirt and walk around like, look at my cravat, baby.
This scene taught me blackjack. Like, I watched this, I'm like, so just don't do that, right?
Just don't do what Austin Powers is doing.
And you'll be okay. That guy's, like, really important in some kind of film community that we'll never know about.
Like, I was the blind guy in Austin Powers. You know what I mean?
Hey,
you.
look, come here. I was the blind, hey, come here.
Hey, excuse me. I was the blind guy in Austin Powers. Oh, food.
He's doing zombie stuff.
This is not a good impression of a blind dude.
Zombies tend to act like the living dead.
That's actually a zombie? What do you think? Do you think the blind guy's like, I just heard the trap door open behind the...
It's a comedy, so you're dumb to question it, but...
Someone installed that inside the... inside the bathroom. He had to be in that particular stall.
He snuck into the casino.
Okay, look at the background of these people. There's a sumo wrestler.
Oh,
and a
bullfighter. A mountie.
A woman in like full kabuki garb.
What a diverse cast.
And what's weird is they're all white people. Okay, who the fuck are these characters?
Investors?
You ever notice in movies that they always have so much wax in their hair that if you touch them, it would be this crispity, crunchity shell?
Yeah, they all look like they're photo scanned.
Yeah, their hairs are always made of metal.
Got PS2 hair.
Well, you pointed out to me
That she's clearly looking in a mirror right now.
Yeah.
Or a video. It may be a
it's
video
great.
feed, but you know, how else would you do this? I think they did a
That's
very
fair.
good job, by the way. I'm not like, oh, I'm so smart. I'm so smart.
Yeah,
Ooh.
these idiots used a mirror.
Can't pull one past me. I'm too fucking smart for you. Ooh.
Wait, you could actually see his junk in the magnifying glass. I never noticed that. Look.
Yeah, but like, you know,
it's right there. I see
back
it.
when this came out, I don't think that people were bringing in like cameras. Actually, I think you're allowed to show a dick. I don't even think that was a rule. I think they're just
It's
doing
not.
this for fun.
It's this has nothing to do with seeing a dick. This has everything to do with good prop
Yes,
comedy.
yeah. There's his balls right there. There they were.
But he's wearing a dick sock.
That'll cover
He's
it
got
up.
this. It is weird that we're like, okay, sock over the dick, but you know, keep them balls flying. You know how movies use Unreal 5 now? That building used Unreal 1.
I love that. Can't look at him.
The dude's like, wonder what I'm gonna be doing after filming tonight.
Brian,
Hopefully
someone
not going to
died.
prison the rest of my life. Like, it wasn't that guy though. He didn't die.
That's true.
That guy's a monster. Google him, audience.
Oh, this projector looks like crap. I can't believe they would
This-
do something so fake.
You can tell it's real because
They're
their wine
scared.
glasses are. You can tell they're scared.
Yeah, you can see
If
the
you-
fear in
Mike
their
Myers-
eyes, like the immutable fear that
Mike-
no amount of acting can hide. They're like, careful.
Mike Myers is like constantly like,
You know, hold on real tight because we're getting a red light here. Now, look out, watch your head.
oh yeah.
You gotta stop the car. The traffic light was
coming.
coming close to your head, Myers.
What are we getting
Ah,
at this
face.
point? What's happening?
He's like,
What if you need to see the lights?
baby, do I make you fucking
Hey,
horny?
baby. They probably collapsed the set so he could do that.
Oh yeah, just raise the couch up a little or something, you know.
But the other part of it though is that Mike Myers is just funny and likable.
I think if you're watching a movie like this and you got upset that Austin Powers didn't fuck her right there,
In
You
the
might-
future, we'll have.
you might be somewhat
have
fucked up in
windows.
the head just a little bit.
I
Like, just a
know.
little bit
But
fucked up.
look how in the future in the 60s they had like televisions to talk to Basil on.
Yeah, they had like
And now-
HD even. It was in high def.
Yeah, it almost looked like they just matted a shot in from a different location. But with this now you have the shitty low frame rate.
My AOL.
I also like that the name A Lot of Vagina is actually classier than the name Pussy Galore.
Oh yeah, you're right. From James Bond, Pussy Galore,
Yeah.
and Octopussy.
Yeah. They couldn't even parody it. There's no way.
Did James Bond bang a drunk chick? Is that what that was in reference to?
I think Pussy Galore is the one where she never even says yes. He just kind of pushes her over, and then you just see him like lower into frame, and I'm like, whoa!
But she has like sauna stones.
I thought her rocks were on fire.
He like puts them into the hot tub. He like just dumps them in.
Or he takes a bucket of water and pours them on the sauna stone. I saved you, baby. This is one of those movies that like my mom, when she was going out for a cigarette, would pass by and it would always be a scene like this. It was never the boring shit. Yeah, that was back when that's I was gonna say, I remember as a kid like accidentally finding a booby site. And now I can't get a tweet from the fucking president without a video of a woman doing something.
Oh yeah, accidentally found the booby site.
Accidentally. She said, "You want to watch me pee?" No, I don't.
I was
don't wanna watch
Googling
that.
bigboobs.gov and I didn't get the White House website. I got a porn website for titties. And I was disappointed at that.
Do you know where all the James Bond Austin Powers shit came from, like with Ian Fleming?
No.
Apparently, he was sent to have sex on so many missions that the tank ran on empty, right? And he had to call back to England and be like, I can't make any more man chowder. And they said, close your eyes and think of England.
Well, you know, there's more than one way to win a war, right? Yeah, you gotta give this scene credit. This scene's iconic.
There's no part of this I don't remember. I'll save these for later.
Crunch.
Watch Austin try to stand still for like a full second.
Don't mention it. Don't tell her.
That's not your mother, it's a man, baby!
You know, I don't want to comment on this.
There's no way, Brian. There's no joke. There's no way for you to ape off that.
We can make. There is no way we can.
Every attempt to ape off this joke just pulls you down to Mike Myers level.
Don't ever get on Mike Myers level. Speaking of Mike Myers level.
Yeah, nice one, Mike.
He's the only character actually doing his job right now. She is actually in the wrong in this situation.
And as you mentioned,
This is the only time
Austin,
you are
you
welcome to
should
be
have thrown the
jealous.
whole operation.
You should have let Dr. Evil's organization of terror continue as is, so I feel better.
He's world famous, right? And world famous and known to have been frozen. If you froze one of the Beatles and thawed them out and put them into a nightclub, people would
he would be like,
they'd be lining up out the door to see the
That's
unfrozen
true.
70s, man.
I never understood how the pumps worked. I only had one set.
It just makes the soul more firm.
Can it reset?
The soul
or
of your
does it-
shoe
is
and
it
the
just
soul
like
in your
that?
heart. I don't know, honestly. I think it was just a dumb shit gimmick. Otherwise, shoes would still use it. Now, it wasn't the gimmick with the light up shoes. This whole area is the gift shop next to the restrooms, next to the restricted
Why do they have
area.
steamrollers? What are the steamrollers for?
Yeah, wait. Yeah, you're right. I never thought about that. Why do they have all these steamrollers? What are they doing?
Those guys are all going to in a big circle on their steamrollers. So there is an extended cut that came out, and I know you've seen it, where it shows the life of the different henchmen and like the impact their deaths caused.
Yeah, it was in the UK version, cut out of the US, but put on the DVD, I think. Look at him go.
I like how in that shot,
Oh, that's what that's
he's
for,
gotta
so you can
put it
push
back.
it.
I like in this shot, you see a very evil man at the far end of the table, and you also see Mike Myers dressed as Dr. Evil. Yeah, there is something weirdly like the biggest heart of these movies is for some reason the Dr. Evil family trifecta. I saw some interview where they talk about how you eat the food in a movie.
You don't. You just like take one bite, then you just keep going back with the same bite, like
You pick at it, yeah.
I have a gun in my room. You give me 5 seconds, I'll get it. I'll come back down here. Boom! I'll blow their brains out.
He's killing his own henchmen immediately. He can't kill Austin Powers.
Yeah, he has his gun, his henchman
He
shot.
killed a fleet of henchmen.
The fleet of henchmen, his top operatives shot.
He won't let his kid get his gun out of his dresser drawer, but he had someone shoot Will Ferrell 4 times. Did you ever see that letter Einstein sent to his his cousin wife?
No, I didn't pry into his personal mail.
Einstein was like, you can continue to be my cousin wife, but you must cook all my food and leave me alone. And you can't ask me to come to bed when you're tired. You must do all these things in order to continue to be my cousin wife.
Well, if you're gonna have a cousin wife, you gotta lay down some rules.
Go over here now. Those things aren't sent after him. They're in a room that like they knew he would walk into.
Yeah, he'll for sure make it here, but they got bullets and they use the pink sex smoke. What does that do?
Yeah, if there was a machine gun, he'd be dead.
I do like the giant condom suit. Condom suit's good.
What room is this? Oh, they're in the fucking hotel, aren't
Yeah,
they?
it's the same hotel. Oh, that looks cool.
That was a real explosion too.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow. You can see him jump. That's my favorite thing in these movies.
You can see him aiming for the pad on the ground.
Yeah. He couldn't figure out how to make the gun work.
Gotta cock our guns. Oh no, he's within judo chop range.
Now to Dr. Evil.
Gotta tell him where he's going now. So audience, ADR stands for additional dialogue recording to explain what's happening in case you're confused.
They recorded it in the future after the video.
How they do that? How they get both of them in the same room?
Hollywood magic. I like the rotating wall rooms.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got tons of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is probably where he's. Oh, it is. Look, it's the same room. They just the same set where he's with the fembots.
Yeah. They really don't have too
He
many
just put
sets
the table
here.
in there. He's like, I'm delivering this for Odd Job.
Wow.
God, it must have been a fun day on the set doing those explosions just everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Does this mean what I think it means?
Oh no.
Was this before BBC was like a had more than one meaning?
I don't know, but you gotta get to the BBC.
Austin's a big fan of the BBC. I already put up the do not disturb sign and the flies aren't listening, and should we just do something about this mess?
I'm the one who got dressed. You're the one who has to clean up.
Look, I'm the one who sprayed the whole fucking living room with a garden hose, so maybe why don't you just do something?
Fuck you, Brian. I had to get dressed.